One of the biggest mistakes I see buyers make is assuming that every good deal is already gone. I'm standing in front of a home here in North Natomas that's been sitting on the market for over 230 days now. Looking at the photos online, you'd probably think, this looks amazing. Why hasn't it sold yet? But when you actually visit the property, you quickly realize the photos didn't tell the whole story. As you can see, the grass is overgrown. There's leaves and debris all over the patio. There's even cobwebs and trash. Wood deterioration, garbage. When I first came out here, I was hunting around for the lockbox, only to discover there is no digital lockbox. So I finally realized that the only lockbox is the old-fashioned type, which means that even though the property is vacant, I can't simply use my digital lockbox app to access the inside. But let's go ahead and head on in. Trash on the floor, more of that debris. Floor plan actually looks pretty nice. It's open just like as in the listing. And then what I noticed is that the floors are completely destroyed. You can see the bowing all throughout the flooring. Screen doors loose and just dangling there. And even though this has a very spacious backyard, it's totally overgrown with weeds. And last but not least, if you haven't already noticed, there's no power in the house. The electricity is completely shut off here. But for the price this home is listed at, all of these issues we're seeing here are totally fixable. And in the grand scheme of things, for the price, are totally feasible to fix. So as you can see here, I'm now in the MLS view, and you're probably already noticing a couple things. First of all, the list price is only $499,000, which for this specific neighborhood in North Natomas is incredible. This is arguably one of the best locations in North Natomas for the money. And as you can see, the HOA is only $91 per month. And look at everything it includes. Barbecue, pool, clubhouse, exercise room, spa, hot tub, all for $91 is almost unheard of for Natomas. Now let's take a quick look at the photos. Incredible. Amazing floor plan, single-story unit, large exterior patio with huge backyard. But another thing you've probably noticed is that it's been on the market for 232 days now. Now what's not so obvious is this. Under history, you can see that it was originally priced at $549,009. And here in the history, you can see that after several price reductions, extended market time, it's now listed for just $449,000. That's $50,000 lower than it was originally listed for. Now every home is different and every seller has their own situation, but if you combine multiple price reductions with a property that isn't being presented at its full potential, sometimes buyers have an opportunity that simply wasn't there when the home first hit the market. These are exactly the kinds of listings that I closely watch for my clients, because sometimes the best opportunities are hiding in plain sight. Here's the takeaway. The best opportunities aren't always the newest listings. Sometimes they're the homes that other buyers overlook because they never go beyond the online photos. That's where having an experienced local realtor can make all the difference. My job isn't just to unlock doors, it's to help you recognize opportunities, evaluate a property's true condition, understand its market history, and to determine if there's room to negotiate a better deal. Not every home that's been on the market this long is a bargain, but some absolutely are. And knowing the difference can save you thousands of dollars. I'm Dennis Elliott, North Natomas Real Estate Specialist, and honored to be voted #1 realtor in Sacramento by the Sacramento Bee 3 years in a row. If you'd like help finding opportunities like this, call or text me today, and I'd be glad to help.